Hey sis, welcome back to a seat at my table. Pull up a chair, grab your tea or coffee because this one is personal. Today I want to take you behind the scenes of something that's just not an event, not just a brand, but really a piece of my heart, a cup of gratitude. Now, if you've been rocking with me for a while, you've heard me mention it, but I realize I've never sat down and really told the full story, where it came from, what it means to me, how it shaped me, and why I will never stop hosting it as long as I have breath. This is not just about tea parties, this is about legacy, healing, and sisterhood. The name, A Cup of Gratitude, wasn't random. It came from my mother. She believed in gratitude deeply, not as something you just say, but as a way of life. And when she named it, she probably didn't even realize how prophetic it would be. See, my mother, my grandmother, and my great aunt all passed away from breast cancer before the age of 60. That's heavy. But when my mother said a cup of gratitude, she was planting something in me. She was teaching me that even in hardship, gratitude is a survival tool. And now, every time I say the name, it feels like I'm honoring her voice, keeping her spirit alive. For 8 years, I hosted a Cup of Gratitude in Chicago, Illinois. And when I tell you it was powerful, it was powerful. Women came in with their hats and fascinators looking beautiful, but they left lighter. They left encouraged. They left with new sisters. We laughed, we cried, we prayed, we told stories. It wasn't about perfection, it was about connection. Those 8 years showed me that when women gather with intention, something supernatural happens. We heal each other in ways we didn't even know we needed. Now, let me be real. Moving a cup of gratitude to Dallas was scary. New city, new people, new energy. I didn't know if it would translate. I wondered, will women here understand what I'm trying to build? Will they feel the heart behind it? But stepping out on faith taught me something. Gratitude is universal. Women in Dallas need the same thing women in Chicago need: a safe space, a reason to connect, and a reminder to pause and give thanks. Sometimes the leap is scary, but the leap is necessary. Gratitude is not just a word I use, it's how I survived. When I was diagnosed with breast cancer, gratitude became my anchor. When I lost jobs, when I lost my mother, when I had moments of doubt, divorce, gratitude shifted my focus from what I didn't have to what I still had. That's why a cup of gratitude isn't about a fancy tea, it's about creating a space where women can practice gratitude together, where we can remind each other that no matter what we're going through, there is still something worth holding on to. Let's talk about adult friendships because, let's be honest, making friends as grown women is hard. We have jobs, families, responsibilities. We don't have recess anymore and barely have a chance for breaks. And sometimes we forget that we still need sisterhood. A cup of gratitude is my way of reminding us. It's a space where women can come together, no competition, no comparison, just love. Some of the most beautiful friendships I've seen have been born at these tea parties. Women who met as strangers left as sisters. That's what keeps me going. This part is deeply personal. A cup of gratitude isn't just about us gathering, it's also about giving. Every year, we raise funds to support women who are newly diagnosed or currently going through treatment for breast cancer. Why? Because I know firsthand what that fight feels like. I know the fear, I know the fatigue, I know how it shifts everything in your life. And I also know that support, financial, emotional, spiritual, can make all the difference. So every cup of tea poured is connected to a bigger purpose. When you walk into a cup of gratitude, it's more than decor, it's atmosphere. The hats, the tables, the flowers, they set the scene. But the real beauty is in the energy of the room. It's women encouraging each other. It's tears and laughter blending in the same space. It's the reminder that even as grown women, we need safe spaces where we can show up fully and leave filled. We live in a world that is loud and draining. Social media has us comparing. Work has us stressed. The news has us anxious. Sometimes you need a place to just breathe. That's why a cup of na- that's why a cup of gratitude is more necessary now than ever. It's not just a tea party, it's a pause button, it's a reset. It's a reminder that peace is possible, connection is healing, and gratitude changes everything. Every year, I feel my mother in the room with me. She didn't get to live past 59, but through this event, her spirit is still touching women. Every smile, every hug, every connection is her legacy continuing. This is more than me hosting an event. This is me carrying her torch, and that's why it will always be sacred. Now, I won't sugarcoat it. Planning a cup of gratitude is hard work. Securing venues, finding sponsors, managing decor, pouring my energy into making it special, it's a lot. Even selling tickets. I know people wonder, why does it cost so much to attend a tea party? There's a lot to planning, and without me having any connections or discounts, the venue costs money, decor costs money, and again, this is a fundraiser. When I see the impact, when I see the women walk out lighter, stronger, more connected, it's all worth it though. This isn't just my project, it's my purpose. I'll never stop because gratitude isn't a trend, it's a lifestyle. This year on October 12th, we're bringing a cup of gratitude to Walnut Creek Country Club in Mansfield, Texas. It's going to be beautiful. The space is elegant, the energy will be unmatched, and the mission is the same to celebrate women, build sisterhood, and raise funds for those battling breast cancer. I'm still seeking sponsors, donations, and volunteers. And I truly believe this year will be the most impactful one yet because Dallas, here we are. One of the things I love most about my mother was her no nonsense approach to life. She would never let me sit around and complain. I could start venting and she would immediately stop me mid sentence and say, "Okay, but what are you grateful for?" Her philosophy was simple: complaining without resolution is just whining. And as she would say, nobody wants to hear a grown woman whine. Wasn't she right? That stuck with me. It trained me to look at situations differently. Instead of spiraling into negativity, she made me refocus, redirect. She taught me that gratitude isn't ignoring the problem, it's choosing to focus on what's still good while you figure out a solution. And that's the lesson I carry into a cup of gratitude. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about refusing to sit in complaints without action and instead shifting toward thankfulness, perspective, and solutions. My mother planted that in me, and I'll never let it go. Today, I shared my heart about a cup of gratitude, where it came from, why it matters, and the legacy it carries. From my mother naming it to 8 beautiful years in Chicago to stepping out on faith here in Dallas. From celebrating adult friendships to supporting breast cancer warriors to creating an atmosphere filled with love, it's all rooted in gratitude. And then there's my mother's lesson that still rings in my ears to this day. She would never allow me to sit around and complain. She'd say, complaining without a resolution is just whining, and nobody wants to hear a grown woman whine. That was her way of redirecting me back to gratitude. Not to dismiss my struggles, but to remind me that focusing on gratitude is what gives you strength to keep moving forward. That's exactly what a cup of gratitude is all about. It's not about pretending life is perfect. It's about shifting our focus, celebrating what we do have, and pouring that spirit of thankfulness into each other. Thank you for pulling up a chair with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the vibe. And follow me on all socials at RSVP with Lori for more lifestyle, beauty, fashion, and these real girlfriend chats. Until next time, your RSVP is confirmed.